Now keep both the hands by the side of the body, palms facing the floor, fingers facing away from the body, and then try and bring the chest forward, bend the head backwards. And then breathing in, come back. Now relax. Sit down in a meditative asana. Be focused on your breath till we start our class formally. Get ready for chanting mantra Om. Make your sankalpa. I'm chanting mantra Om, creating a protective energy field around me that keeps me protected from all external negative influences, antibodies, and viruses. I am creating my protection in 3 layers. The outermost layer consists of 6 friendly creatures, an elephant behind me, a peacock in front, a tiger on the right side, a lion on the left side, an eagle above my head, and a black tortoise below me. Inside of that is a big ring with balls of fire. I am lighting all the balls, allowing a firewall to go up all around me that consummates all negative energies, antibodies, and viruses that tries to reach me. Third layer of protection comes from the subtle energy of mantra Om. So take your attention to your perineum at the Muladhara chakra, at the cervix for ladies, between the anus and genitals for men. 4-petal lotus, red color. Rest of the instructions you're familiar. Take a deep breath in and chant Om. Take your awareness to Swadhisthana chakra at the spinal terminus, coccyx bone, 6-petal lotus, orange color, increase pitch. Take a deep breath. Take your awareness to Manipura chakra behind the navel, 10-petal lotus, yellow color, increase pitch further, take a deep breath. Take your awareness to Anahata Chakra behind your heart center, 12 petal lotus, green color, increase pitch, take a deep breath. Take your awareness to Vishuddhi Chakra behind your throat pit, 16 petal lotus, blue color, increase pitch further, take a deep breath. Take your awareness to Ajna Chakra behind the eyebrow center, 2 petal lotus, indigo color, increase pitch further, take a deep breath. Take your awareness to Sahasrara Chakra, center of the top of your head, 1000 petal lotus, white color, increase pitch further, take a deep breath. Shanti mantras. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinamadidastu Ma Viddhishavahai. Om Shanti 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 Harigi Om. Join your hands together. Come to Linga Mudra. Keep your hands near your chest. Make sure that you're not pressing too hard when you're interlacing the fingers. The left hand thumb, which is erect, should be loose and relaxed. The right hand index finger and thumb, which is rotating around the left hand thumb, should be relaxed. You should not be forcing your eyelids. You should not be flaring up your nostrils. Just generally pay attention to your face, facial muscles, your hands. Make your sankalpa. I'm chanting Mahamrityunjaya mantra for physical health and mental well-being. Chanting the mantra every day helps me maintain the best of health mentally and physically. All the brain cells and the body cells are operating optimally and in harmony with each other. I can feel your grace, my Lord, penetrating deep into my body, energizing each and every brain cell and body cell, keeping me in pristine health at all times. I bow down before you, thanking you from the bottom of my heart for keeping me in pristine health. And I promise to put in efforts from my side for keeping this body in a healthy condition. befitting for you to reside inside my body in your effulgent form. Om Triambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Shanti 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 Harigi Om. Very slowly disengage your fingers. Keep both the hands on the respective knees. Be mobile and steady. In the steadiness of your posture, become aware of the steadiness of your mind. Become conscious of the reduced dissipation of your thoughts. Focus your attention on your eyebrow center. If you can visualize or see any colors, become conscious of those colors. Ask yourself a question, where is the next thought going to originate from? And observe that space. As soon as you ask that question, there is a momentary stillness before the next thought actually originates. Focus your attention on that blankness of space before the next thought originates. Repeat this 2-3 times, focusing on the blankness. Now try and play around with the questions instead of asking where is the next thought going to come from. Vary the questions like what is the color of the next thought? What is the smell of the next thought? What will be the emotion of the next thought? Anything else that you can imagine. And wait for any response. And in that moment of blankness, focus your entire attention on the blankness. Now mentally visualize how you are holding your face. Is your face in its neutral position? Or have you tilted your head up? Is your chin a little tilted up? Or is your chin tilted down? Is your neck bending a little forward? Or is the neck bending a little backward? After evaluating, try and make it straight. Neither chin is tilted up nor tilted down. And hold that position. Now feel confident that Mother Earth, you're grounded to Mother Earth, and she will always provide you with all your necessities in life at all times. Feel a unique surge of energy coming in from Mother Earth, penetrating deep into your body, energizing each and every cell in the body, giving you a wonderful sense of confidence that you can always deal with all external circumstances, be they pleasant or unpleasant. Then very gently open your eyes. Very gently stretch your legs out. If you feel like, you can rub your hands and then keep them on your eyes. Some people prefer to do that. So if you feel like doing it, please do so. So we are going to be practicing meditative asanas. So before we get into that, we will try and loosen up the body a little bit. And as per Swami Satyananda ji in that lesson 7, he says, whenever you want to do long pranayams, whenever you want to do any meditation, you try and loosen up the ankle joints, knee joints, hip joints by practicing these 3 or 4 practices and then sit down in meditation. So the first of it is our ankle rotation. So stretch both the legs out in front of you. Fold the right leg across. If you cannot fold it across on the left thigh, keep it wherever you are comfortable in front. Adjust your position. Hold the right knee with your right hand. Catch hold of the right toe with the left hand, and then start rotating clockwise, breathing in when you are taking the foot up, breathing out when you are taking it down. Pay complete attention to how your ankle joints are moving and tell yourself, I am making my ankle joint increasingly flexible. I'm making my ankle joints increasingly flexible. Pay attention to breathing in while taking up, breathing out while taking down. And pay attention to the ankle joints, the ankle muscles on the front side contract when it is going up, the back side extends. And when you're taking it down, it is the other way around. See these two alternating movements on the ankle muscles on either side, just above the heel. Pay attention. And now stop the practice and move anti-clockwise. Continue to say to yourself, I'm making my ankle joint more and more flexible. And then stretch your leg forward and then fold it from outside and then stretch it back. Now the left ankle rotation. So fold the left leg, be in your own comfort zone. How to the extent to which you will fold depends on your own flexibility. Start clockwise. 1. I'm making my ankle joint more and more flexible. 2, 3. Pay attention to the ankle muscles. Pay attention to your breathing. You're completely engrossed in the ankle rotation. If other thoughts come in, tell them you will deal with them later. Pay attention to your ankle. Make it more and more flexible. Now anti-clockwise. Relax. Now catch hold of your right leg below the knees, taking both the hands just in the thigh region above the knees. Lift the right foot a little above the ground, and from now onwards you should not touch the ground. Breathing in, stretch the leg straight up first, and then breathing out. Very slowly bring it down close to the ground but not touching the ground. Be aware of not touching the ground. Again, breathing in, stretch the leg up. Breathing out, very slowly bring it down. Third round, breathing in, take it up, breathing out, take it down. Tell yourself, I'm making my knee joint more and more flexible. As I practice, my knee joint is becoming more and more flexible. And then release and bring the leg down and relax for a minute. Breathe normally. Let your breath come back to normal cycle. Feel the abdomen expand and contract as you're breathing in and out. And now we'll do kneecap rotation. So once again, come to the same position. If you have any knee problem, then try and either avoid it or make the circle a little smaller. Those with no knee problem will make a circle clockwise, breathing in when the leg is going up, breathing out when you're going down. Those with knee problem, either make the circle small or altogether avoid. Go according to your personal condition. I am making my knee joint more and more flexible, more and more flexible. Now stop and do anti-clockwise. I am making my knee joint more and more flexible. Making my knee joint more and more flexible. I am making my knee joint more and more flexible. Feel the knee joint becoming more flexible. Mentally imagine that you will be able to sit in Padmasana very comfortably and then release your legs, relax once again. Pay attention to your right knee. Feel that the knee has become very flexible. You can bend it all to its maximum anatomical capabilities. Then we come to the left leg. Hold the same position. First up and down movement. Very slowly. Take it up slowly. Bring it out somatically, very slowly. Don't touch the ground. Breathing in when you're taking the leg up. Breathing out when you're taking it down. Continue to tell yourself, I'm making my left knee more and more flexible. As I practice, it is becoming more and more flexible, giving me full anatomical freedom at the knee joint. Feel the muscles that helps you fold the knees are operating very flexibly without any hypocontraction. Then stop the practice, relax a little bit, pay attention to your knees on the left side, feel it becoming more and more flexible. Now clockwise rotation. And anti-clockwise. Then stop and relax. Then we'll do butterfly. So fold the legs, bringing both the feet together. Catch hold of your toes. Very slowly lift both the legs up and bringing them close to the chest. And then take it down closer to the ground as much as possible. Take it up again. Take it down again. Now try and increase the speed. I'm making my hip joints more and more flexible. My hips can flap like the wings of a butterfly. They become more and more flexible. Relax and release. Now, our course basically, when it moves beyond lesson 24, will be going into increasingly concentrated meditative practices. From lesson 25 to 36 is all meditative practices. Whatever we are doing is all preparation to make the body receptive to those meditational practices so that you can experience some higher dimensions when you reach that level. So, great emphasis is laid in the book on trying to get into sitting postures where you can sit without moving the body for an extended period of time. So, that's what this lesson is all about. It's into three dimensions. One is meditative asanas. Second is the variation to the Anulom Vilom Pranayam. And the third one is about kayasthairyam, a particular meditative practice. So we'll try and do all of them. We'll start first of all with the simpler meditative asanas, and then we will slowly go into slightly complex meditative asanas. The first of them is called Veer Asana. So for Veer Asana, you fold the right leg with the heels coming slightly outside your left buttock. And then you will fold the left leg, both the knees are one on top of the other, and the right heel is slightly closer to the right buttocks. I mean, the left heel is closer to the right heel is closer to the left buttock. Both the heels are more or less on top of each other. If you have knee problems, don't do it. Or if you want, you can try keeping it a little further away. Like instead of taking it all the way to the buttocks, take it a little further away from the body. If that is comfortable, that is also not possible, then don't do it. You can just keep your legs straight and then pull your kneecaps. It will improve your knee joints. So those who have a knee problem, just keep your legs straight, keep pulling your kneecaps up and down. Others start, you can either fold the left leg first, then bring the right leg on top, which is what is given in the book. And then keep both the hands on the knees, keep the spine erect. Now, this is not recommended as the best of meditative practices, but for those who have difficulties sitting in Siddhasana or Siddha Yoni Asana or Padmasana, this is recommended as an alternative practice. In this practice, because we are putting the foot on either side of the body, we are expanding the center of gravity. That gives you a better position to sit erect and hold that position for a longer period of time. Both the heels are on the ground. The side of the foot is on the ground. Only the one knee is on top of other. Now focus your attention on your breath and try and see if you can hold on to one particular thought. Whatever is your favorite thought, it could be a garden, it could be a flower, it could be a mountain, it could be a seashore, it could be a sunrise, sunset, it could be a scene of an eclipse. Whatever fancies your attention, hold that image without other thoughts coming in as long as you possibly can. When you want to release, release, be in your own zone of comfort. Those who can hold, continue. Those who want to release, please release. Be aware of your thoughts. Are you holding the image? Has your mind taken you somewhere else? If so, don't fight with the mind. Just bring it back to the focused thought, focused image. And very slowly bring your attention to your breathing. Very slowly stretch the top leg first, then the bottom leg, and relax. The second one is relatively easy, something that most of us are all the time used to, and which is called Sukhasana. So you just fold the leg and sit like this. This sometimes can create a problem in the sense given one leg's this pointed center near the heel is hitting the other leg, it can create a slight discomfort. Therefore, holding this position for a long time sometimes may not be possible. But nevertheless, continue the practice of holding this position. If you feel any discomfort, just stretch the leg out. Once again, focus your attention on your Bhumadhya. If you can focus and see any colors there, become aware of the colors. See the vastness of the space in front of your forehead. It's like a cosmic space. Be aware of that space expanding into infinity. Do you see any colors there? Any images? Ask yourself, are any thoughts emanating from there into you? And observe. If your mind has gone somewhere, don't fight with it. Don't feel frustrated that it has gone. It goes for everybody. Just gently bring it back to the focus of your attention. Just pay attention. Every time it runs away, bring it back gently. And keep asking yourself the question, where is the next thought coming from? That will help you focus your attention on the blankness in between. Hold your position for a longer time. Now just become aware of the breath at the nostrils. Gently move your body. Then stretch your legs out and relax. So those are the two easy practices for meditation. Now we'll try Padmasana. It's a little more difficult, but with continued somatic practices, you should one day be able to comfortably sit in Padmasana. Now in Padmasana, you can, I mean, I can tell you the stories of one of my participants, my name Sumitra. I think Geeta, Mahesh and all knows her very well. She even now comes to me on a one-to-one. She insists on it. I kept working on her to increase her flexibility. And one day I said, sit in Padmasana. She said, I can't sit in Padmasana. So I told her, just try. And then she just casually folded like this and went into Padmasana. And she was full of surprise that how she could do it. And all the time she was thinking she cannot do it. I have a 9-year-old kid who comes to me 2 classes back. When I wanted him to do this ankle rotation, he couldn't fold his leg across onto his thigh. So I'd actually asked him to keep it like this and rotate. After a couple of somatic practices, last class, which was on Tuesday, I asked him to fold his leg. He just went casually like this, and there was no pain in his thigh. Both he and his mother were completely surprised. So all these are completely possible. Many times our mind says we cannot do it, and you just deal with the mind and you will find it easy. But right now, go according to your flexibility and try. Now in this Padmasana, you can either fold the left leg first, then fold the right leg, or you can fold the right leg and then fold the left leg. Invariably, one of them will be more easier for you. So experiment with both and see which is more convenient and stay with more convenient posture. For me, folding the left leg and then folding the right leg is easier. Now let us understand the postures first. If I am moving, I will demonstrate from the left side because that is my convenience. So first I fold the left leg and I take the heels across, keeping the heels near the groin on the right side. This is called Ardha Padmasana. And then I can actually fold this leg. When only one leg is up, the other leg is down, it is called Ardha Padmasana. So first practice this. So you can either fold the left leg and keep it on top of the right thigh with the heel touching the groin or the hip bone. And the other leg folded. Just keep your hands in Gyan Mudra or Chin Mudra. This is Chin Mudra, where the index finger and the thumb touch each other. All the 3 fingers are straight down. And then the hands rest on the knees with the palms facing the sky or forward. Be in this position, close your eyes. Focus your attention on your Chittakash, the space before the forehead. Be observant of colors. Ask yourself, are any thoughts going to emanate from the Chittakash? And watch. Will the colors undergo change in Chittakash? Then watch. Will any image emerge from my Chittakash? Then watch. Then focus your attention on your breathing. And very slowly release the leg which you have folded on top. And then release the other leg. Stretch and relax. You can stretch your legs forward. Try and take your knees, back of the knees touching the ground, and then stretch forward, keeping the back of the knees on the ground if possible. Now from Ardha Padmasana, we will try and move to Purna Padmasana. So you will fold whichever leg you are comfortable folding first, the heel touching the groin. And then when you're folding the other leg, now it was folded below before. Now you will try to raise it above. And the heel will come to the other side of the groin. If possible, the knees will touch the ground. If possible, knees will touch the ground. If it is slightly raised, it's okay. Don't punish yourself. If you cannot do it, just sit in Ardha Padmasana. Or just sit in Sukhasana. Or sit in Virasana, whichever you are comfortable with. And in Padmasana, Padmasana is considered as one of the best meditative practices. Try and sit for some time and slowly, slowly, slowly increase this position in which you can sit for longer periods of time. Patanjali in his Yoga Sutra says, Sthiram Sukham Asanam. If you can sit in one posture and meditative pose for a longer period of time with feelings of pleasantness, that is an asana. Sthiram Sukham Asanam. In this position, if you can pull your anus up, giving a slight pressure at your Muladhara chakra, try and do it. And keep it contracted. If nothing else, keeping it contracted improves your sphincter wall at the anus. Then very slowly release your position. Whichever leg is on top, release at first, then release the other leg and relax. Now we're going to practice gender discrimination. We're going to practice what is called Siddha Asana and Siddha Yoni Asana. Siddhasana is for men. Siddha Yoni Asana is for women. So we'll first give instructions for men, and after that we'll give instructions for the ladies. Okay? So when I'm giving instructions for Siddhasana, ladies can be in any meditative posture. Then when we come to the posture is more or less same. It's only where you press the heel makes a slight difference. That's about all. Otherwise, it's perfectly all right. Now let's come to men first. You will fold the right leg. The feet is along the thighs of the left. And you move it closer. The heel should touch between the anus and the genitals and give it a nice pressure. That's your Muladhara chakra. So you're actually giving it a slight pressure on your Muladhara chakra. Keeping the heel pressed there, you will fold the other leg, bring it on top of the right leg between the thighs and the calf muscle, and try and push the toes inside that space. And now your top heel, if possible, should be slightly touching above the genitals at the pelvic region. And then you will insert your hand, pull your toes up. So your toes must look up from here. So your genitals are in between the two heels. You're pressing on your Muladhara chakra, trying to give some input to your Muladhara chakra to be activated. All right. When men are in this position, We'll now pay attention for the ladies. You will also do the same. Fold your right leg, move the heels. So the heels will slightly put gentle pressure on the vagina. And then you will bring the left leg. The rest of the instructions are the same. You will move the left leg. Try to move the toes inside. And then put the hand and pull the right toe up. Feel the pressure where it is supposed to be pressing and sit in a spine erect position. Chin neither tilted up nor tilted down, and focus your attention on your Chittakash. So respective genders are in their respective positions. Pay attention to it. Hand in Chin Mudra or Gyan Mudra. If you want to release, release, otherwise hold. If you can hold, otherwise release. Pay attention to your body. Can you feel any vibrations in the body as you press at the perineum, at the Muladhara chakra? Does it trigger any emotions? Does it make any feeling of changes in the body? Try and mentally chant the Muladhara Bija Mantra Lam. Mentally keep chanting Lam, 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 Lam. Pay attention to thought. As it wandered already, bring it back. Very slowly release and relax. So those are the meditative asanas. Of the four asanas, Siddhasan, Siddha Yoni Asan for ladies, Siddhasan for men, or Padmasan is considered as superior meditative practices. These aid and assist in the process of meditation and are recommended. But if that is difficult for you, obviously you will use Ardha Padmasan or Sukhasan or Veerasan, whichever you feel is more comfortable from your point, till you increase your flexibility and you can get into Padmasan sometime or the other. Now we'll do meditative practice. We've already done Alilom Vilom, counting our breath. Now we will increase the ratio and we will increase the preparations for Bandha. Bandhas is holding your breath and then locking your positions. In preparation for that, we will start. So you will close your right nostril. You will breathe in from the left, counting. So if you have counted 4, you will hold the breath for double the count. And then you will breathe out for double the count. If holding the breath for double the count is difficult for you, hold it for as long as you can comfortable. We'll slowly increase the ratio. So then breathe in from the right, keep your calm, hold for whatever time you can comfortably hold it. While breathing out, breathe out for double the count that you use for breathing in. Then continue breathing in from left, hold, breathe out from right, breathe in from right, hold, breathe out from left. Continue till I stop, ask you to stop. Complete your round and sit in any meditative position, whichever position you can adopt, which you are comfortable with, where you can sit for the next 7 minutes without moving. You can keep your hands in whichever position you're comfortable with, either in Chin Mudra, Hridaya Mudra, Gyan Mudra, or Padma Mudra. Keep both the hands one on top of the other. Whatever you are comfortable with, adopt that mudra. Scan your body. Is your spine erect? Look at your face. Is your chin tilted up or down? Adjust it so that it is in neutral position. Feel that you are completely merged into the ground. Your legs are all below the ground, and your torso is emerging from the ground like a tree. So, for the next few minutes, you are going to be as immobile as a tree is, because you are like a tree which has grown out of the ground. Feel this immobility in your body as much as you can, accentuate that feeling. In this position, we are going to rotate our awareness to different parts of the body. If your mind has wandered during the instructions, don't fret about it. Come back to wherever the instructions are and catch up from there. When it wanders again, bring it back and continue from wherever you can catch. Very gently bring your attention to your right foot. You're conscious and aware of nothing except your right foot. Feel any sensations that you can feel on your right foot. Can you sense the blood flow in the feet, right foot? Are there any vibrations? Are there any tingling sensations? Be conscious. Then very gently shift your attention to the left foot. Complete focused attention only on the left foot to the exclusion of the rest of the body. What can you feel? Are you able to sense blood flow? Are you able to feel any tingling sensations? Can you feel the pulse there? Now pay attention to the right foot from the ankle to the knee and pay only attention to that portion of the body. Experience whatever you can feel in that part of the body. Shift attention to the left leg between the ankle and the knee joint. Pay attention to calf muscles, foreleg. What can you feel? Can you sense those muscles there? Can you experience the position of the bones inside? Now pay attention to both the knees. How exactly are the knees positioned? Are they both touching the ground? Can you feel the muscle that comes from the thighs down below the knees, which is what making the knees fold? Can you sense that muscle? Now shift your attention to both the legs between the knees and the hip joint. What kind of sensations can you feel there? Now pay full attention to the lower limbs. To the exclusion of the rest of the body. See how the lower limbs are below the ground, like roots of a tree. They are locked into position, giving you a complete state of steadiness. Now slowly bring your attention to your breathing. Become conscious of your breath going in and out of the nostril. Become aware of your body, the posture. Slightly sway the body to the right and left. Then very slowly release your position, stretch your legs out. And then fold your legs back. This is only a part of the meditation. Because of time, I had to cut short. So in the next class, we will first start with kayasthairyam. We'll do the full meditation and then we'll do the other practices. So sit in a meditative position. Be in the vibrations of the sound of Shank. Get ready to chant mantra Om. Make your sankalpa. I'm chanting Om, creating protective energy field around me that keeps me protected from all external negative influences, antibodies, and viruses. Take a deep breath for Om mantra. Shanti mantras. Asatoma sadgamaya tamasoma jyotirgamaya mrityorma mritam gamaya sarvesham swastir bhavatu sarvesham shantir bhavatu sarvesham purnam bhavatu sarvesham mangalam bhavatu loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Triambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityur Mukshi Yamamritan Om Shanti 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 Harigi Om. Rub your hands nicely. When they are warm, keep them on your eyes. Feel the warmth flowing in from the palm into the eyes. Then gently open your eyes. Then slowly release your palm. Hari Om. That's it. So have a great weekend. See you all on Monday. We'll be continuing with somatic lessons, myth of aging. Lesson 5, I think. So we'll continue with that lesson. So have a great weekend. See you. Those of you who are joining us for the seminar on 5th and 6th, we'll see you on Saturday and Sunday. Eleanor is actually going to do some practices for relaxation and dealing with stress related to COVID. So both the days there will be practices. So even now, if any of you have not registered or want to register, let me know. I'll add you onto the group. Bye.